Okay. So I believe, okay. I was gonna do the Deadshot mission, that's right.
Seen Killer Croc since I got here. Guess he's down in the sewers somewhere.
DC seems like they only care about absolute stories, especially with the new Harley Quinn story coming out. That might be the case. I haven't really paid too much attention to anything as of right now outside of the absolute stories for DC right now.
Who's running this show?
I do know that some of the I haven't really been paying too much attention to DC outside of the absolute stories and the Nightwing comic that was being written by Tom Taylor. Oh. Oh, come on.
Don't even think about lying to me. Riddler, tell me everything.
You only read the X-Men and Ultimate books? Yeah, for the Marvel side, I mostly just was reading the X-Men. I haven't fully kept myself up to date with everything that happened in the Krakoa saga of the X-Men comics, especially with how quickly it ended. I'm about midway through like the X-Men comics of my personal read of the game. Oh, sorry, personal read of the comics. The I believe I'm at the point where they're about to get to the Hellfire Gala. But I watch like a bunch of like comics explained videos, so I know what happens. I just personally want to own and read the books myself. The first one. I haven't gotten to the first one. I know that the second one is when what's the super Omega Sentinel's name? I forget. Not Bastion. I forget the others. The one that's even stronger than Bastion. Nimrod. Yeah, I know that Nimrod invades like the second year of the Hellfire Gala. I would like to get back into reading some DC story that doesn't have to do with the absolute story or the absolute stories.
Sent Vicky Vale a newsflash strapped to a missile.
I just don't know a good point to get into it. Oh, I actually did start reading the Batman Failsafe story. That's relatively new, I believe. I also want to read like the current World's Finest story as well, the Batman and Superman one. I heard that one was really good too, and it's written by, well, drawn by Dan Mora, and like Dan Mora has like godlike art. Like he's a godly artist. Futurescape? I'm not sure what Futurescape is. Which one is Futurescape? Is that the one with the Gotham like makes like the, what is it, like the Patrioteer? Is that the name of the like the new vigilante for Gotham that supposed to be like the one that supplants Batman? What's going on? That was it. Okay, I'm aware about the Patrioteer existing. I just have not gotten to the point of reading the Batman Futurescape story. I would like to, because you know, it's a Batman story, and I believe wasn't it written by James Tynion? I like most of James Tynion's like run on Batman. Red Hood is a bounty hunter. Yeah, okay. If it involves Red Hood, I can definitely dig that. Any story that has like a Royal Witten Jason Todd, I can fuck with it. Okay. So there's the game is wigging out a little bit. Cause there's supposed to be a body over here that's supposed to trigger the Deadshot mission. But for some reason it's not showing up, so I'll just come back later.
Ring. Answer the damn phone already.
Oh, actually, I'm not there yet. I fucked up. No, it's me.
Sounds like Joker's people are looking for Mr. Freeze.
Looks like I found another Deadshot victim.
Game's not
I
wigging
should
out.
scan
It's just
this
me.
area for evidence.
What's up, Lucas? I'm glad you able to make it, man.
Boo-hoo. Used to be an accountant. Now I'm rotting to death in a maximum security
The
prison.
bullet impacted here. Deadshot struck again.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Listen,
It's very unfortunate. A lot of the staff that made the Arkham games left
Some of the
Rocksteady,
prisoners
so
in here are not your typical bad guys,
we
Barbara.
won't be getting
There are a number of political prisoners.
this
People
quality
who
of
crossed
game
strange.
for
Others
the
who were
foreseeable
tied into the
future.
mayor somehow. There's a pattern here. I just need to figure out what it is.
I'll run a trace on the latest victim, see how they're connected. What about you?
I'm going to check out the location he fired from.
I hear the phone's ass. I'm doing other shit.
The bullet traveled through the water tower. He's obviously using customized high-powered weapons and ammunition. Deadshot left behind a tripod. Maybe it holds a clue about where to find him.
Maybe, Bruce.
Deadshot made a mistake.
He did?
Once I saw, I did see like a
doesn't
newsletter
know he made
a while ago
He
about
used
Stephen
the
Hill,
tripod to steady his
the
shot. The tripod has trace
director
elements of a
and like the
rust-like metallic
lead
compound. Wherever he stored his weapon
at Rocksteady
must be
leaving
made of that compound.
like
So what
in
are
the
you waiting
middle
for?
or right before the
Analyze the
launch
particles
of
and isolate
the
the area
Suicide
they
Squad
came
game,
from.
and I knew
This
that
isn't
at
my
that
first
point
day
it was
on the
kind of
job,
over.
Barbara. The particles contain a small amount of a specific lead
But Stephen Hill
compound
has
that was used
been
in
at the
paints
studio
for a
ever
short
since like
period
the
20
Arkham
years
Asylum
ago.
games or
I've
the Arkham
isolated the
Asylum game.
possible locations, but there are too many to check. Deadshot's getting sloppy. If he makes another mistake like this, he's mine.
It's very unfortunate. You're right. It is very unfortunate because Warner Brothers kind of did it to themselves. They kind of screwed them out of like being a very well polished studio as they've always been to make a live service game that really is not their forte. Like Rocksteady Studio is not really known for making, you know, live service games that aren't like a great one player story focused experience. That's not them. And that didn't necessarily work when they tried to do that with the Gotham Knights game and the Toronto studio that they had build that. It 1000% could have been a better game if they just let Rocksteady make it a better game and not a live service game. Like Warner Brothers were trying to like be extremely money hungry and greedy about like making one game that could generate buku's amount of money instead of do like live services.
While you were saving Miss Vale, I took the liberty of beating up security at my steel mill. I'm sorry.
The furnace is generating too much heat. I need to find another way in.
Oracle, find me a route into the steel mill.
Let's see. I'm assuming you want the most dangerous route possible.
Why change things now?
Well, you're in luck. The only way in is via the heat exchanges to the south of the building. I'll mark it on your map.
Oh yeah, I agree with you there, Ebony Knight. I'm one of the few people who like Gotham Knight. I really enjoy that game.
Think he's really coming?
Oh, Batman?
Like obviously it has like some issues and it's not the most polished game, but it's decent. It's not bad.
Really? Yeah, Freeze must be pretty pissed, right?
I really like what they did with Dick, Jason, Tim, and Barbara.
You know that.
Joker had me drag Freeze's lady to a van.
Unfortunately, I have not experienced that game with a friend. I could imagine that game is like twice as fun with, you know, someone else to experience it with.
Way I understand it, if she thaws out, she's dead. But to answer your question, yeah, she's kind of good looking in a near-dead, frozen sort of way, I guess.
Nice.
What's wrong with you?
There ain't nothing wrong with me. I've just been stuck in
Is that the sound of one of your faces hitting something hard? I hope so.
Do what Joker said.
What?
Well, look who it is. This'll teach you to try to steal. You guys go. I'll be alone soon. Where are you? I'm at the door. It's clear.
Well, that was a fail.
He's making you idiots look like fools. That's my job.
I mean, that's pretty much how that would go for me. That's exactly what I would do if I was playing Gotham Knights with a friend. Because I feel like that's a game that you would only be able to play with somebody who also has like a big interest in Batman. So at that point, you just start talking about you know, glorified Batman experiences, like your own personal Batman experience in like the comics and stuff.
You guys okay? Shout Batman. He's probably never really killed anyone. Still, you never know when he's planning on something.
Yeah, like the time Batman fucking fell from space, or from the, he fell from like a Justice League satellite on the moon.
Was that you stopped the stupid Batman?
and used like a sheet of metal to fall from space and survived.
I'm half dead. What's your excuse?
Got a camera out in Sector 4.
He didn't have like any special like glorified bat suit. He just had like a regular bat suit, fell from space, and made it. He beat somebody up for stealing diapers?
About Protocol 10? Sounds scary.
I never knew that.
Look out, it's the bat!
That's funny. Batman beat somebody up because they stole diapers. Like, maybe they stole diapers because they couldn't afford it for their kids.
Now that all the Titan containers are destroyed, I should go back to Bane and see how he's doing.
Maybe poverty might be the real issue, Batman, and not the fact that they're stealing diapers. Really? All right, time to go see Bane.
What was that?
Don't worry about who that was or what that was.
Batman's getting back in his place. Front doors are sealed, and Joker's even fired up the furnaces so he can't come back in through the chimneys. He'll come here, look around for a new route in, and we'll kill
To
him.
take his ass back home. That's a wild story, yo. Is that like recent? Is that like a recent book?
With Arkham City.
Batman! Batman!
It's Batman.
Look out! Batman's here! I told you, it's Batman! Get it!
Ow. I thought you were further out, so that wouldn't hit me. In the 2010s? Okay, so it's fairly recent. It's not that far back. It's not like in the 90s or 80s or some shit. I have to find that. Yeah, he got mad. Didn't he get... I read that story. He got mad at Jason for killing one of the Jokers. Like, bitch, if there was 3 Jokers, I think that it's okay to kill at least one.
I've destroyed the containers, Bane.
Good. On the ground, prisoner! Now!
And then like Jason
We must not
had
allow
like
these
this
puppets to take the Titan!
bad like he had this like bad traumatic experience, and he was comforted by Barbara, and they shared like a kiss, which was kind of awkward.
I will snap you bones in two! You cannot beat me!
I just want y'all to know how awkward this fight is. Like having Bane fumble and bumble around is awkward. He's fucking up my flow. And he hits me. Just knock him out, Bang.
As I was saying, I've destroyed mine. I take it you've done the same?
In a manner of
Yeah,
speaking,
Barbara and Jason kissed.
Titan is too powerful to be used against me.
She kind of like
I needed it all for
stopped
myself.
it before it got really
Favor and die.
really awkward for them.
Ah! No!
I knew I couldn't trust you, Bane, so I used you instead.
What?
Simple. You rounded up the remaining Titan. Now, I can destroy it.
Stop!
Oh yeah. Yeah, the X-Men is mad messy.
Stop!
And the Bat Family, everything, yeah, the Bat Family is also messy. Because in an alternate universe, Bruce and Barbara were a thing. Like in the animated series, apparently Bruce and Barbara hooked up. And that's what broke his relationship with Dick Grayson. Is because while Dick was away going to school in like a university or some shit, Bruce and Barbara got close, and it was like it's real like weird. That's a weird it's a weird dynamic just because of how old and much of a role model Bruce was to Barbara.
I warned you, Bane.
Free me!
No. You'll get out. Eventually. I'm too busy to keep fighting you.
No!
Yeah, that was a Bruce Timm story, wasn't it? That's it. Yeah, it's when Bruce Timm, cause wasn't that was in like one of the comics. It was like a comic book sequel to like the original Batman story that like kind of conjoined into the Batman Beyond story, right? And tell you congrats on the chat. That's exactly what he did. Bruce is fucked up. Paul Dini would never Paul Dini would never allow such a just weird relationship to bloom like that. He was definitely on demon time. That is some fucked up shit to do to your mans. Like, this is your adopted son and you gonna smash his chick? And that's the daughter of like your comrade in arms. That is fucking Jim Gordon's daughter, and you are going to wreck her shit like that? No loyalty when it comes to hoes. Not when Bruce has fucking money, hoes, and the brawn to whoop your ass. That's exactly what he did. He cucked his own son. Shut the fuck up, Lucas. He could crash. He was trying to crash into another Batcave. Shut the fuck up. What's wrong with you? Drop Barbara, and he dropped Barbara off like a fucking bad habit. He probably dropped her off. That's hilarious. That's some sinister shit. If these walkers talk. Y'all are insidious. Y'all niggas are crazy. If these walls could talk. If Bill Street could talk.
I just heard from my dad. He's been summoned to City Hall. Strange is requesting that Emergency Protocol 10 is activated.
Does Gordon know what Protocol 10 is?
Just that it's the worst case security measure. Strange told the High Council he had failed to stem the use of illegal weapons within the prison.
Weapons he provided. This was his plan all along.
It certainly looks that way. He made it sound like the inmates were planning a mass escape and attack on Gotham. I'll keep you posted.
Did you see the Joker just now?
Yeah, he looked okay, didn't he?
Yeah, how the hell did that happen? I saw him yesterday and he looked like poison crap. Today? All good.
So did he find a cure or what?
Don't know. Last thing I heard was the doctors couldn't save him. Quinn even had me torture some lady doctor to find a cure.
What did she say?
Right up to the moment she died, she was still saying there was no cure. After that, not so much.
Well, who cares? He's back.
Bats here!
Good evening, troops. This is General J with a quick update on what's going down here in Arkham City. As you can see, I'm looking much better. In fact, I think I'm looking better than ever. Oh, I can hear you all now. How did this happen?
Hold on.
Can I get me some of that crazy cure? I want answers, damn it, now! Well, here's the thing. Answers don't give you everlasting satisfaction. Sometimes you need to brace yourself for disappointment. Now think about it. Imagine your favorite TV show. You've been through it all. The ups, the downs, the crazy coincidences. And then bang! They tell you what it's all about. Would you be happy? Does it make sense?
Alright, there we go.
How come it all ended in a church? You guys just
My
need
computer
to
was
know
about to die. I had to go
one
plug it up.
simple thing. I'm back. Back for good. Now arm yourself, boys. We've got a prison break to plan. No hostages. No surrender. I know, it sounds like suicide, but listen. Whatever happens, I'll be right behind you.
Well, are you referring to the Riddler and Joker war that happened recently? I don't remember a lot of like Batman Riddler stories, unfortunately. That one, yeah, the Riddler definitely broke Batman before Joker did. Like he tried to fucking like he was like foaming out the mouth trying to kill the Riddler. I don't remember exactly what happened,
Let me explain to you what's going on.
but I have the book.
Joker is winning.
I have the whole like
When your boss
series
are
of
losing.
the Riddler Joker war.
Now, we want the
It was a
Joker
really
to
great
keep
read.
winning. So you're gonna tell us everything we need to know about Two-Face's plans. You probably don't want to, I get that. So we're gonna have to convince you. Look out, it's the bat! Help me, please.
That was a great book. I don't forget who wrote that book.
Please, get me down from here.
No, it wasn't nowhere close to as bad as like what Joker did during Endgame, but that was like very early Batman. So I guess it kind of tracks. Young, hot-headed Bruce Wayne.
Who'd have figured? Saved by
It was Snyder.
Batman.
Scott Snyder wrote that. That makes sense. Wait, he wrote the Joker and Riddler War? I know Scott Snyder wrote the Endgame story, but did he also write the Joker War too?
Joker's gonna regret screwing with Two-Face.
I was waiting for you to do that. Tom King wrote the Joker War. I think the Joker War. What's up, Rezzy? I think the Joker War might have been Tom King's best story out of like his entire run. Everything's going great. Glad you can make it. Glad that we're squatted up. Okay. Thank you for you know, keeping me aware of that. Just for when you start going in and out of the stream, and I get you and Lucas confused because of the color of your names in the chat. Yeah, I don't know what's like the whole comic book community's problem with letting the superheroes get married, like Superman and Lois. Like, if Superman and Lois can get married after all they've been through, then why the fuck Batman and Catwoman can't get married? Or why Batman and, I don't know, Talia al Ghul or Julia Madison can't get married?
Gave him permission, didn't they?
Good evening. Protocol 10 will commence in 30 minutes. You all have specific orders for this situation. Follow them.
Do you still need an answer? Bruce, I don't like this. Be careful.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant. Like that, it's like an editorial thing where they won't let their like some of these characters like find love and happiness. I don't know if they think that it might date the characters, but nobody gives a shit about that in 2024. Nick Lowe. I'm not familiar with any of the Spider-Man comics after Dan Slott left. Once Dan Slott left writing Spider-Man, I stopped reading Spider-Man. For one more day. That's understandable. Wait, which one was One More Day? One More Day was that the story where him and Mary Jane broke up? Like their marital vows got destroyed because of because he made like a deal with Mephisto or some shit? Is that the story? Hold on, my controller's battery is low. Don't worry, I saw it. I saw it, Lucas. The bag of bones, Aunt May. Yeah, he traded his future happiness for his aunt who was on the verge of dying. I have a charging pad downstairs. I kind of rotate the controllers out every stream, but just as a heads up, I play these games. I play games when I'm not streaming. So like when I'm not streaming, sometimes I'll play a little bit of Marvel Rivals, and the controller will, like, the battery will drain from that, and then I'll forget to charge up the controller before the next stream. Let Paul stay a mystery. Paul who? I'm curious now. Who y'all referring to? Paul who? For Black? You would have dropped Mary Jane for Black Cat? Why not have both? Why not be in a polygamous relationship? The Who, wait, Paul Who? He cucked Spider-Man. What the fuck are y'all talking about? What the fuck? Wait. A nigga cucked Peter? What the fuck? Peter? Peter? Drake? There's nothing over here, right? Okay, yeah, there's nothing over here.
Oh God, it's you! I'm sorry.
It's all right. You're safe.
You're lucky. I could have killed you with this thing.
Believe me, Doctor. When someone takes a swing at me with a pipe, they don't get the chance to apologize. What's been happening?
I did what you said. I stayed out of sight and kept an eye on what they were up to. They've been placing things on the floor in the next room. I don't know what they are.
Sounds like Joker's trying to stop me with mines.
Will it work?
Do I look worried?
Worried? No. Sick? Very. You look terrible.
Don't worry about me. Get back to wherever you've been hiding. I'll deal with the mines.
Hold the fuck up. I gotta see what y'all talking about. Fam, I got this hat for Christmas. It's a Fatal Fury hat. It's Terry's hat. One of my friends got me this shit for Christmas. And I have not stopped wearing it since last night. I'm not getting rid of this hat. I'm gonna be fucking with this hat on.
I did what he said. Man, you should have seen his face.
That's funny, man.
I'm a Buster Wolf.
Then what? Did she do it?
Of course she did.
That thug's armed with proximity mines.
So what's the deal with Jay? He looks better, right?
It's a freaking miracle. Yesterday he looked like crap. Today, the real Joker's back.
Thank God, man. I mean, who the hell wants Harley in charge? Between you and me, she's nuttier than he is.
Oh, Mr. J, please hug me some more.
Okay, Mike.
What?
Freaking extinguisher?
I've got the door.
What? This ain't right. Must be the bat screwing with us.
Guys okay? Shout back.
Who's screaming? Someone get over there!
I'll cover the door.
I lost him!
Trying to figure out how they found me or how they saw me.
That's 2 down. You realize how much it costs to train you guys? It really isn't that much.
The hell?
Here's the plan. Spread out. Find this little...
He's got small. Huh? Target die! I got him! He's over here!
Stupid freaking fire extinguisher. He's gone. I lost him.
Find him now!
I'm making a lot of mistakes.
Huh? What the...
Damn stupid extinguisher. I found someone!
Hold on, I'm gonna pause everything and read what you typed out in a minute, Ebony.
That's it. We're screwed. What the hell are we gonna do now?
Leave him. I got more important things to be looking out for. What's wrong? You too
Once I
scared to
clear
show
this room
yourself?
out, I'm gonna read what you just posted. Cause I gotta figure out who the fuck Paul is, and why the fuck is Paul giving Peter the business,
You're gonna... No, it's you. Sorry, man.
pushing P to another
Stay
level.
frosty, man. Don't go killing the wrong people.
Don't let me down, boys. If you do, I may have to drop you, too.
Come on, something.
What?
Get over and find out who's screaming. There's someone over here. Man down. What are you doing? Help me!
I can hurt you more than you can imagine. Tell me about Riddler.
Riddler? Okay, I don't know much, but I'll talk. Don't hurt me!
I can't guarantee that.